A monkey changed everything we thought we knew about the human mind. Not a scientist, not a philosopher, a monkey. And what this monkey accidentally revealed will make you understand something about yourself that you've never been able to explain. You know that moment. It's past midnight. The room is dark. Your body is exhausted. Your eyes are heavy. But your brain is running a marathon. You're replaying a conversation from 3 years ago. You're imagining a future that hasn't happened. You're solving a problem that doesn't even exist yet. And you're lying there thinking, why can't I just stop? What is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you, but something very specific is happening inside your mind, and it started with a monkey named Joshua. In the 1990s, a neuroscientist named Wolfram Schultz was studying reward systems in the brain. He was working with monkeys, training them to expect a small reward, a drop of juice, whenever a light flashed. Simple enough. But then something strange happened, something nobody predicted. When the monkey learned that the light meant juice was coming, it stopped reacting to the juice itself. It started reacting to the light. The moment of anticipation became more powerful than the reward. The expectation became more exciting than the reality. Think about that for a second. The monkey's brain was no longer living in the present. It had started living in the future, in a moment that hadn't happened yet. Sound familiar? Because that is exactly what your brain does every night when you try to sleep. Your brain has been trained your entire life to anticipate, to predict, to plan. It's not malfunctioning. It's doing the one thing it was built to do better than anything else on this planet. It's trying to keep you alive by staying one step ahead. But here's the twist, and this is where it gets uncomfortable. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. When you lie down and start thinking about that difficult conversation you need to have tomorrow, your brain treats it like a lion is standing outside your door. Your heart rate slightly increases, your muscles stay subtly tense, your thoughts move faster, because somewhere deep inside your biology, preparing for danger and thinking about danger feel exactly the same. You are not an overthinker, you are a survivor, and your brain is just doing its job too well. But why does it get louder at night? Why does silence feel like an amplifier for every thought you've been avoiding all day? Here's the part that most people never hear. Throughout your day, your brain is constantly distracted. Your phone, your work, the noise of other people. These distractions don't just pass the time, they actually suppress certain thought patterns. They act like a hand pressing down on something that's trying to surface. But the moment you lie down, the moment the screen turns off and the room goes quiet, that hand lifts. And everything you push down during the day comes rising back up, all at once. The silence doesn't create your thoughts, it reveals them. And that revelation can feel terrifying because some of those thoughts are things you don't want to look at. Doubts about your future, regrets you haven't fully processed, fears that feel too big to say out loud. So your brain, trying to protect you, starts spinning them, turning them over and over, looking for a solution, looking for an exit, looking for certainty in a life that offers none. But here's what Schultz's monkey teaches us about all of this. The monkey's brain lit up not because the juice was certain, but because there was a gap, a space between signal and reward, between what was and what might be. Your brain is wired to live inside that gap. That space of not yet knowing is where your mind is most alive, most alert, most desperately active.
Every thought that keeps you up at night is your brain standing at the edge of that gap, looking down, trying to calculate the distance. Now ask yourself this, and be honest. The thoughts that circle you at night, are they mostly about the past or the future? Most people, if they're truly honest, say both. And that tells you something profound. Your mind isn't lost. Your mind is trying to build a bridge between who you were and who you're afraid of becoming, between what you did and what it might mean, between what you want and whether you actually deserve it. That last one, sit with that. Because the deepest midnight thoughts aren't really about the situation, they're about identity. They're asking a question your waking hours are too busy to answer. Am I going to be okay? Not financially, not professionally, just okay as a person, as someone trying to figure out their place in the world while everyone else seems to have it together. They don't, but that's a different conversation. What matters right now is this: the fact that you think deeply, the fact that your mind refuses to simply switch off, is not a weakness. It is a signal. It means your brain is engaged with your life. It means you care. People who feel nothing, want nothing, fear nothing, they sleep just fine. But they're also not growing. They're not building. They're not becoming anything. The restless mind is almost always the ambitious mind, the mind that is carrying something real. The question isn't how to stop thinking. The question is, what are your thoughts actually trying to tell you?
Because if you listen, really listen, past the noise and the spiral, there's almost always one core fear sitting at the center. One thing your brain keeps circling back to. And that one thing, that's not your enemy. That's your compass. That's the thing that matters most to you. The thing you haven't yet found the courage to fully pursue, fully face, or fully let go of. Joshua the monkey never got to understand why his brain lit up at the sight of a flashing light. He just responded. He lived inside the loop. But you have something he didn't. You have the ability to step outside the loop and watch it, to notice the pattern, to ask why. And the moment you ask why, you are no longer trapped in the thought. You are observing it. And everything that can be observed can eventually be understood. And everything that is understood loses its power to control you at 2 a.m. when the room is dark and the world is quiet. So, tonight, when the thoughts come, and they will come, don't fight them. Don't curse your brain for being awake. Instead, ask the one question that changes everything. What are you trying to protect me from? The answer might surprise you. It might even save you. Because the mind that won't let you sleep isn't your enemy. It's the most loyal thing you have. It just never learned when to rest. And neither, until now, did you.